And moving on, let's turn our attention to the US visa bond program, which is making it difficult for Africans to travel to the United States. The Trump administration has expanded the controversial program. It has added Gambia to the list of countries whose nationals must pay bonds of up to $15,000 to enter the United States. Gambian nationals will face the new rules starting from the 11th of October. Now, last month, Zambia and Malawi became the first countries to face US visa bonds. The Trump administration introduced the visa bond program as a part of its larger crackdown on immigration. The 12-month pilot program started on the 20th of August, and it affects business and tourism visas. As per US authorities, the visa bond program targets travelers from countries with historically higher rates of visa overstays. Under the program, the travelers from the enlisted countries must pay a bond of $5,000, $10,000 or $15,000. The amount to be paid is determined at the time of the visa interview. Travelers who have paid the bond must enter and exit the US through designated ports of entry, and paying a bond does not guarantee visa issuance. However, the bond is fully refundable if the applicant abides by all the rules, such as departing the US on or before their authorized stay ends and not traveling before the visa expires, or being denied admission at a US port of entry. Now, this is not the first time that President Trump has rolled out such a program. Visa bonds were first tried in 2020, but it was not fully implemented because of a decrease in global travel during the COVID-19 pandemic. Though the bond is refundable under certain conditions, it does place an extra financial burden on travelers from Gambia, Malawi and Zambia who seek to visit the US for business and tourism. Traveling to the United States is already a pricey prospect. Critics have pointed out that the newly imposed bonds put travel to the US further out of reach for residents of poorer countries. As per the latest US report on visa overstays, both Malawi and Zambia had relatively high visa overstay rates at 14.3% and 11.1% respectively. But both of them are smaller countries with relatively few tourism or business-related arrivals in the US. Moreover, the number of visa overstays by nationals from these countries is far less than those from more populous countries like Brazil and Colombia. Be it steep tariffs, tough trade deal negotiations, or visa restrictions, President Trump is targeting African nations left, right, and center as Washington expands travel restrictions to more and more African nations. The chances of realizing the American dream become less for many African nationals.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
At $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka kaijmo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.